Hey folks, how you doing? My name's Dave. I've been doing software and SQL for the last 25 years, so you're in really good hands. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at a couple of the analytical functions known as rank and dense rank, but we're also going to be looking at something called partition by. They're all very important, and here's the thing. It doesn't matter how much you know about SQL. If you are trying to get a job that's basically SQL or heavily SQL, you have to know analytical functions or you won't pass the interview. And the reason why is they're powerful. They're so powerful that they do a lot of work with barely any code. And we'll talk more about that. But just before we get started, if you find this video helpful, please consider clicking the like button. And if you like this content, you may even want to subscribe. We come out with something every couple of days. All right, so first off, here I have a simple employee table. So let's execute this and just take a look at what we got. And it's typical. There's a name, there's a salary, there's a department. And yes, normally department would be a lookup. It would be a foreign key. But this is just for an example. If this is a real table, you'd have an identity over here, blah blah blah. And then we've got gender. So what we're going to pretend is that somebody wants us to rank everything by salary. Well, we could do an order by salary descending and have this number over here, but then we'd have to take a screenshot, so that wouldn't work. What we can do is we can say rank. This is an analytical function right here, rank. They're also called window functions, and this will start an argument if you like with enough software guys. It's not really a window function until you use the partition by piece of it, but that's another discussion for another time. So what you do is you say rank, and then you use over, and then you do this part here which says order by salary descending, and then rank here. That's actually just what I'm naming it. It made it pink because it's a keyword, but that's just the name of my field. So when I click this, notice what happens. It's the same exact thing that we had over here, except it added one field called rank, because I called it rank. But notice what it does. So we told it to order by salary descending, so it did. These first two people make $898,000 a year. Of course, they're in sales. There's one guy, there's one female. But since they tied for first, rank gives them each a 1, because how could it not? They both tied for first. But notice what it does in the third record. This person did come in third, so they get a rank of 3. See, there is no rank of 2. It skips over 2. So here's the thing about rank. Rank specifically, if there's ties, it will make holes. It'll skip over things, and there can be holes in the numbers. So not every integer will be represented. Okay, but that might not be what you guys want. Your customer or your manager, they may say, well, that's not really how we want to do this. So what you could do instead is you can do dense rank. Now all the other code is the same thing, but the only difference between rank and dense rank is dense rank will not skip over numbers, so check this out. Okay, so here we have, same thing. These two people tie for first, rank 1, rank 1, rank 1, rank 1. But the third record, Mr. Gerple Purple, or is it Gerply Purply? Beats me. If you use rank, he comes in third. But if you use dense rank, he comes in second. That's why it's a little denser. There's no holes in it. So think about it like this. Dense rank is like cheddar cheese. Rank is like Swiss cheese. Oh, I gotta go now. I'm hungry. No, so those are the two differences. Now here's the thing. Which one is better? Which one makes more sense? Well, it doesn't matter. All that matters is what your boss wants or what you want or what your customer wants. But here's the thing. If you're asking a customer or a manager, they're not going to know, or they may just arbitrarily pick one and then pick the wrong one. But and this is going to make you laugh, what really happens in real life is this. They'll say to you, let me get back to you, and they never get back to you. Are you laughing yet? Does this happen all the time? And then a week later, they want to know what the status is. And it's like, but you never told me which way you want to do it. So here's what you do. To save yourself all that pain and anxiety and to look like a hero, just give them the information both ways. And then, maybe they'll want it presented both ways. Probably not. But at least what they can do is when you do a printout of this whole thing, what they can do is they can look at the data. You know, they'll be drinking their cup of Starbucks and they'll be looking at this and looking at this, and they can figure out what they want. Then you do it that way. And then, you know, if there's anything wrong with it, that's their problem. But the thing is, you're a hero because you did it both ways for them. You gave them everything that they needed at their fingertips, except for one thing. Even if you do all this work, as soon as they look at this, they're going to realize that they didn't really tell you everything they wanted. And they're going to say, well, we really need this granularized by department. Not your fault, they didn't tell you. So here's the magic of partition by. I'm going to go to this next query window. And I just want to show you, I'm not going to run this like this, because if we try to mix this stuff all together with partition by and no partition by, weird things will happen. But I just want you to see the difference in the code. See, in the last one, we did rank over order by salary descending, and then we named the field. Here, same thing, rank over order by salary descending, we name the field. But what's different with partition by, all you do is you do rank over, but then you squeeze in partition by department in front of the order by salary descending. That's the only difference. So let me chop this out, or comment this out. Now watch how nice this is. All right, so check it out. What we have here is now it takes the first department, it alphabetizes them, of course. There's still a tie for first place. These two people make $32,000. They do not make what the salespeople make. They try to date the salespeople, but anyway. So what we have here is with rank and dense rank, same thing. 1, 1, 3, 4, or 1, 1, 2, 3. Well, we already knew that, but here's where it gets really cool. When we go to cafeteria, the whole thing starts over. The odometer starts over. It starts like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's the same query. It's the same result set. It's the same set of records. So when you take something like rank or dense rank and partition by, it's really powerful. If you had to code this without using rank or dense rank, which come right with SQL, it's part of the specification. Rank and dense rank have been with SQL Server since I think it was 2005. It's amazing how many people don't know how to do this. And it's amazing how you have to know this on an interview. But the thing is, if you had to code this without using this, and without using this, and without using partition by, it would be like 3 or 4 screens of code, you know? But this, it's nice and neat, and it's tidy, and that's all that you have to do. So in any event, this is rank, dense rank, and partition by. I hope you enjoyed this video, and again, if you do, if it was helpful, please consider clicking the like button and possibly even subscribing. Well guys, have fun, go code something, make $1 million. We'll see you in the next video.